Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic survival thrillers of all time, Squid Game Season 1. This isn't just a show about deadly games, it's a brutal reflection of desperation, debt, and the human cost of survival. We'll walk through every episode, every twist, and every emotional breakdown, so buckle up. This is Squid Game Explained Scene by Scene. Episode 1, Red Light, Green Light. We meet Gi-hun, a divorced father drowning in debt. He's broke, desperate, and gambling away what little he has. On his daughter's birthday, he can't even afford a proper gift. That night, a mysterious man in a suit challenges him to a game of dedakji. Every win earns cash. Every loss earns a slap. Gi-hun accepts an invitation to a bigger game. He wakes up in a massive dorm with 455 strangers, all in debt, all desperate. They're told they'll play 6 games. The winner gets 45.6 billion wons. The first game? Red light, green light. It starts playful. Then the first player moves during red light and gets shot. Panic erupts. Bodies drop. Gi-hun freezes, terrified. But he survives. The game ends with over 200 dead. The tone is set. This is no ordinary competition. Episode 2. Hell, the survivors vote to end the game. They're released back into the real world. But reality hits harder. Gi-hun finds his mother sick. Cho Sang-woo, his childhood friend, is facing arrest. Kang Si-byok, a North Korean defector, is trying to reunite her family. Ali, a Pakistani migrant, is being exploited. Everyone realizes the outside world is just another kind of hell. They choose to return. Episode 3, The Man with the Umbrella. The second game is Sugar Honeycombs. Players must carve shapes out of brittle candy without breaking it. Gi-hun gets the hardest shape, the umbrella. Tension builds. Sweat drips. One crack means death. Sang-woo, who knew the game in advance, stays silent. Gi-hun survives by licking the candy. Others aren't so lucky. The masked guards execute anyone who fails. The emotional weight deepens. Trust is fading. Episode 4. Stick to the team. The third game is Tug of War. Players form teams. Gi-hun's team includes the old man Oh Il-nam, Si-byok, and Ali. They're physically weaker, but Il-nam reveals a strategy, timing, coordination, and a final step forward. They win, barely. Meanwhile, tensions rise in the dorm. Players start killing each other at night. The game isn't just physical, it's psychological warfare. Episode 5, A Fair World. The aftermath of the dorm massacre leaves everyone shaken. The VIPs, wealthy elites watching the games, are introduced. They bet on players like racehorses. The show reveals its darkest truth. This is entertainment for the rich. Ali discovers Sang-woo betrayed him, switching his bag during a challenge. Ali is eliminated. It's heartbreaking. Trust is shattered. Episode 6, Ganbu. The fourth game is marbles. Players pair up, thinking they'll compete together. But the twist? Only one survives. Gi-hun pairs with Il-nam, Sang-woo with Ali, Si-byok with Ji-young, a quiet girl with a tragic past. Il-nam pretends to be confused, giving Gi-hun a moral dilemma. In the end, Gi-hun tricks him. Sang-woo betrays Ali. Ji-young sacrifices herself for Si-byok. It's the most emotional episode of the season. Tears fall. Hearts break. Episode 7, VIPs. The fifth game is Glass Bridge. Players must cross stepping stones. Some tempered glass, some normal. One wrong step means death. The VIPs arrive in gold masks, watching the carnage unfold. Players fall. One contestant, a glass expert, tries to calculate, but the frontman turns off the lights. Sang-woo pushes a player to his death. Gi-hun, Si-byok, and Sang-woo survive. But Si-byok is injured. Badly. Episode 8, Frontman. Si-byok is dying. Gi-hun tries to get help. Sang-woo kills her in cold blood. Gi-hun is devastated. The final game is near. Meanwhile, Hwang Jun-ho, a police officer who infiltrated the games, discovers the frontman is his brother. He's shot and falls off a cliff. The mystery deepens. Episode 9, One Lucky Day. The final game is Squid Game. Gi-hun versus Sang-woo. Childhood friends turned enemies. The game is brutal, punches, kicks, blood. Gi-hun wins, but he refuses to kill Sang-woo. He offers to end the game together. Sang-woo, guilt-ridden, stabs himself. Gi-hun wins the prize, but loses everything. He returns home to find his mother dead. He's rich but broken, ending explained. A year later, Gi-hun is still haunted. He sees the recruiter again. He learns Il-nam was the mastermind behind the games, playing for fun before dying of a brain tumor. Gi-hun dyes his hair red. He's about to board a plane to see his daughter, but he turns back. He calls the game's organizers, vowing to stop them. The season ends with Gi-hun walking away, no longer a pawn, but a player in a bigger war. Themes and symbolism. Class divide, the rich exploit the poor for entertainment. Desperation, every player is driven by debt, trauma, or loss. Morality versus survival, choices define character more than outcomes. Human connection, even in death games, empathy survives. Cinematic style. Visuals, bright colors contrast with brutal violence. Sound, children's music twisted into horror. Editing, sharp cuts during games, slow fades during emotional scenes. Final thoughts. Squid Game Season 1 isn't just a thriller, it's a mirror. It shows what people will do when pushed to the edge. It's about choices, consequences, and the cost of survival.